I don't think it's going to help their cause. I think what's happened to Israel is one of the great injustices. If you look back 10 or 12 years ago, Israel was so protected by Congress. Congress loved Israel. Now, especially if you look at the House doesn't like Israel. The House is protective of anything other than Israel. What's gone on with the House, with AOC and with Omar and all of these people and Pelosi, they are not in favor of Israel. And yet the Jewish vote goes to the Democrats. So someday you'll have to explain that to me. Because there's nobody that's done more for Israel than I have.
You got that right. One of the things you don't get credit for that really blew me away was when you negotiated that new trade deal with Mexico and Canada. First time in world history that you required Mexican car companies to pay their workers $16 an hour, they now make $3, to be able to import their products into the U.S. without tariffs. Revolutionary concept. How on earth did you ever get Mexico to go along with it?
Well, we made a great deal. Look, it was NAFTA. It was the worst deal in the history of our country, trade deal. And it was a disaster. And I made the USMCA, that's with Mexico and Canada. Great for our farmers, great for manufacturers, great for everybody. And when they raised it, it was good for the Mexican worker, but it was also, it made Mexico, gave them less of an advantage. They've taken over the course of years, not during my administration, but before, they took 32% of our automobile manufacturing business. So when I was able to get that, you saw that, some other people, it made them less competitive in terms of sending people out. That's why I liked it. And frankly, they were getting paid like nothing. So what happened is we got that done. But we got the USMCA done, which has been an amazing deal for the United States.
Yeah. Even Biden didn't try to repeal it. Why do you think North Korea?
I don't think he could at this point because everybody is loving it. And maybe the farmers more than anybody else. The farmers are loving it. USMCA. No, we're very proud of it. You're right. I don't get any credit. I don't get credit for the China deal either. Now, China changed a lot after COVID. But before COVID, I made a trade deal with China that benefited us incredibly. We were cutting their deficits. The farmers are doing better now in the farm belt than they've ever done before. They've ever done. The cost of grain. China buys so much under that deal that it made our farmers
do you think Biden's going to roll back? I'm sorry, so do you think Biden will reimpose these tariffs now that he's in?
We don't know what he's going to do, but it's very hard for him to end them because they've been so much money, billions and billions of dollars is coming into our country. And it's very hard for him to end them. He would have ended them already. He used to talk that he was going to end them.
Right.
But I think his people said, hey, wait a minute, we're getting billions of dollars and making our companies more competitive with the tariffs that I put on. So far he hasn't ended them because, where do you replace that kind of money? Billions, and China never paid us anything. They didn't pay us, over the years, they didn't pay us anything, Dick. And now all of a sudden we're getting billions and billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars a year. And no, I think he shouldn't get rid of him, that I can tell you. It's a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un. And, we get no credit for that. But the fact is, for 4 years, we had no problem. We were getting along. And now he's very hostile toward Biden and the administration, very, very hostile. But the relationship was a very strong relationship, very good relationship. And it was really something that was going to lead to a deal. And now the relationship is gone, and it's too bad.
Yep.
But we're going to be dependent on China if he doesn't do something about it. And China's getting away with murder and with rare earth. This is so important. And, we have a place in California. They shut it down for environmental reasons. It's crazy. They shut it down for environmental reasons. And it's this beautiful, big, large, many, many, many acres of land. It's got great rare earth, and we shut it down for environmental reasons. It is crazy what we're doing in this country.
And because of that, we can't make batteries for cars or for solar energy or for windmills.
We have to go to China or other countries, and that can't be. We have places where you can have it, but they don't want them open. Try and convince them. Look, I'm a a big fan of the vaccine. I was the one that got it done in record time, less than 9 months. Everyone said it would take 3 years, 5 years. And it's why people are getting better now. We not only did that, we also ordered billions of dollars worth of it before we even knew if it worked. And that was one of the best bets ever made because they wouldn't have their vaccinations yet. But I think having workers, at least convincing them to try and do it, because, I believe in the freedom, I believe in all of that, but the vaccine really has been unbelievably effective, and it's saving this country, it's saving the world. So, yeah, it's something that hopefully you could convince people to do it.